Hello, Internet. Welcome to real life. Okay, so here's the thing. I have a cool little camera and a cool little tripod, and I want to make something. And I thought, you know what? Next week, I'm going to record my week myself and stuff and just see if I can make a video out of it. And I put it on my bed, or up next to my bed, so that this morning I turn over and go, oh yeah, I was going to do that. And I'll record right away so that we're good to go. I'm tired, but realistically, I didn't just get up. I've been laying in bed for 20 minutes on my phone, which I shouldn't have been doing. I shouldn't have slept in either. I slept in really good because in the middle of the night, woke up and I was like, I can't sleep, which was a good and bad thing because that means I can't sleep, but it means I will sleep really good once I fall back asleep, and I sure did. And it's late now, and well, late. It's 10 o'clock. It's dumb. I should get up. I will get up. I'm going to freaking get up. I'm going to exercise my body. I'm going to eat good, healthy stuff. And yeah, so I don't know what this video is going to be, but like I said, I have a cool camera and tripod I want to use. Okay. I'm going to get up, but you're not going to watch that. Look at this picture. That. It's game over.
And that's what I love about
Start again.
games.
And that's what I love
It
about
gives you
life
that
death
feeling.
games. It gives you
Don't
that feel.
Mess up.
Don't.
Welcome back,
Mess
my
up.
friends, to the unpredictable
Welcome back, my
dangers.
friends.
And once the corpse had finally floated to the surface, I could reap the benefits of my small reward. Eat. Come on. Before somebody else fucks up and kills me. Look, there's a friend up there. Just remember. He's cute little criminal. Nice. Rest in peace, my little friend. Rest in peace. It's a water grave for you. Oh, the dangle. Should be able to get some of these organs now. There we go, look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, if you were in the clock was ticking down, his lungs were filling up, and soon his time would run out. Come on, press forward. The room, she's a call. So, but it's still a status of his family. Yeah, you know what she's doing. You know what about it. Not bad.
I don't know why I'm acting like I can't see the camera. I was talking to you this morning. It's frozen. It's too cold. Look, it won't work. Happens every time. Make a smoothie, it's too cold. and it, like ice, it comes at you, and it's not coming out, and all of a sudden, bleh, it all comes at one time. If you like the montage is over for now. Like I said, I don't know what I'm making. If it's this, or if it's the camera on a tripod over here, but I have some words to speak. I want to say this first about the camera. This is not the camera you want to use for vlogging, I don't think, because the field of view is way too high. I narrowed the field of view on this camera as much as I could, but it's still way too big. You normally want to have like a further away, narrow, so you have a flat, full face instead of a bulbous doorknob face like this, which is why I think it's hilarious and I like it. I liked this before it was a meme. You know what they mean? There's like a couple, it shows like a girl like this, and then it shows like a guy like this. That is exactly how I think about this camera. It's so stupid, and I like talking to the camera like this because it's stupid, and it reminds me of when I was a child baby and I used a VHS camera to do that. It had a similar field of view. It wasn't this big, but it was like you get in the camera like this, you talk like this, and yeah. So anyway, I'm endeared to it. I know it's not the optimal tool, but it is really convenient. I'll show it probably in the mirror sometime. As you saw with your eyeballs, I showed you some of my day, or rather what a day is supposed to be. I realize you're gonna see parts of my day and judge me for them, good parts and bad parts, which is a better idea of who I am as a person as opposed to seeing none of it. But that being said, you can't know someone by seeing bits and pieces of what they choose to show you. So keep a cynical mind. This is what I think is a healthy thing. It's my favorite thing that I make. It's just a strawberry smoothie. I have it usually every morning. I did exercise this morning. Sometimes I don't. I did walk and try to run a bit. Sometimes I don't. I like the idea of having a camera just mounted to you as you go through your day, but I want to do that because I do want to talk to the camera sometimes. This is more voluntary, so I just grab it like this and I go kapow, looking out the window, which I do all the time. Kapow! Oh, sorry, hold on. Ka-chow! And then today's agenda is I have to practice a monologue because I have an audition tonight, and I'd rather I didn't suck. My goal for the audition is to have fun, because I have nothing better to do than just go to the audition. But secondarily and closely, I want to do a good job. My monologue is not quite good enough yet, I don't think, to where, like, I was saying to myself, if I got cast in a role with my monologue the way it is right now, that means their talent pool is bad, because it's just not quite good enough. So I'm going to practice that a bit today. There's some editing I probably could be doing. Other than that, I don't really have much to do. So we'll see. Okay, we'll see how the video goes on, if it goes on with me talking to the camera or putting the camera down, whatever, and we'll see what happens. Okay, bye. Okay, I'm gonna do my monologue once and practice. I got my phone sitting on my chair so I can watch that footage of me because that's how I critique myself. So I'm gonna go through it once. Ow, my legs! I don't know how to do this. To say exactly how I'm feeling, because, you know, I'm a guy and we're taught to kick and tear wings off shit, but look, I can see that we've got something here. I'm not stupid, right? Do not answer that. I need you to know that I know. I'm really just so damn overcome by this here, us. I don't take it lightly or in some carefree manner at all. No, Alan, you're very important to me. Very. Look, I'm falling for you. I'm falling hard. And yeah, I am. And I hope that you give me the chance to prove that in the near future at the aforementioned volleyball/beach party or at some other to-be-determined public gathering. And if you take that other job, even a few towns over, it'd be a real, bad thing. Okay, that sort of sucked, but most of the ingredients were in there. Not enough emotion for the beats. Beats were okay. Little stilted. Yeah, a little stilted, not quite enough emotion, but I'm gonna say it's 85. 85%, 51% being technically good, 49% being technically bad, 100% being the best I think I can do. So 85 out of 100% the best I think I can do. I would like to practice until I can get to 90, but the audition's tonight, and most likely, if I could do a 90 here at home, I won't be able to do a 90 in front of people auditioning me, so it's going to be worse than that. So anyway, that's my goal. Yeah. So I was going to do editing. There's not much I can do. I am getting files downloaded and organized for an edit I'm doing for somebody, which means there's nothing left I have to do except practice my monologue. And in between coming over here to download and unzip and organize files every once in a while and practice my monologues, one of the things I could and want to do today, I'm so happy. So, I never played GoldenEye 007 on the 64, but it happened that it is available to play on Xbox, which is my console, ka-chow, and I rarely get a game that I give a crap about want to play. You know, I don't play a whole lot, but when there's a game I want to play, it's the best thing ever. And so now, I've been going through this game the past, like, yesterday. This game freaking rules. So I'm gonna spend time chilling here, woo, playing this, and then going over there, and every 5-10 minutes. So you know, I'm not gonna just be laying here, but basically laying here playing a game from not my childhood, but somebody's childhood. Would have been mine if I had a Nintendo, but. Oh, what? Oh, they're not done. I thought they were done. Okay. Well, yeah, this is what remote work looks like. Lots of downloading and waiting and clicking and all that. But anyway, it's time for another meal. The next meal that I eat when I'm eating good is Eggies. Garlic, salt, and this mamma jamma. That was a lot. Now, when I say when I'm eating healthy, I mean when I'm eating things I'm supposed to be eating. I'm just going to hide behind this thing while I do the rest of this because it's funny to me. I have 4 or 5 meals depending on reasons. That's for calories and macros. First meal is protein shake. Next is a strawberry smoothie. And then next is eggs. And then next is chicken and peppers. And then if I'm not hungry, I won't eat the 5th meal, but I'm always hungry, which is potatoes, potato wedges, which are very good. Also, I was gushing about how cool my camera is. I forgot it has a tripod in it, so I can do that. Totally forgot. Now I'll have to get used to that. Now, Luke, what I want you to do is to use the force and to not be a little bitch. Do you think you can do that, Luke? Do you think you can be not a bitch? Too much salt. The Grand Budapest Hotel. Too much salt. Clearly, you don't own an air fryer. I was way too late to those memes, but wow. Really freaking useful when I'm not doing it wrong. Okay. Chicken time. Normally, I do chicken breasts, but they were out of chicken boob. So instead, I get chicken tendies. Which are even better, because chicken tendies are basically just the gooey part of the breast. Because there's this whole debate. Are boobs squishy or firm? They're both. This is the squishy part of the chicken boob. Grease them up! Get some oily boobs. Oily boobs, that's what it's all about. I should have got honey mustard sauce, since they're tendies. In fact, I got more chicken here than I normally would eat. Normally it'd be a pound of chicken breast. This is like 1.25 pounds, so it's a little bit more than I want to eat. It's too much chicken. This isn't even gonna all fit in the air fryer. Make that work, I guess. All right, well, that's going. Normally I would cook peppers, but that's a lot, and I'm really not that hungry, so no peppers today, just chicken. I found honey mustard, but is it expired? I don't see an expiration date. It smells like honey mustard. Now we must do a math. Do we risk eating potentially... Oh, there's an expiration date. Nope. Wait. Yeah, this expired a year ago. Nope. I really wanted honey mustard.
It's time. It is time.
This would be much more better with some sauce. But, you know. What you need to do is get those chicken wings generously seasoned. Anyway, so I got a burp. I'm watching GoldenEye 007, or I guess it's just called GoldenEye. Playing the game, I finished it. It was awesome. Playing the game made me want to watch the movie because I haven't seen the movie. So I'm eating it with dinner. It is time. I'm going to go to my audition, and I told myself that I'm not going to think about it when I leave the house. I'll leave that at home. So before I go out the front door, I don't know if I'm going to record anything while I'm there. It'd be cool to, like, chat with people while we're all waiting around, but I don't know what's going to happen. So, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see what I record next. So that was fun, and I'm not being sarcastic. That was fun. I'm glad I did it. That might be it for the day. No, I'll record something when I get home. I'm suddenly very hungry, so it is time for potatoes. Potatoes. Much more better.
I want olive oil on everything. Everything must have olive oil on it.
Some of this. Some of this. Toss that salad like your significant other. Potatoes. Potatoes. Just crapping, throw them in the thing. There you go. Potatoes. Basically, these are fancy French fries, which still require ketchup. Or do you say, Mr. Burns, ketchup? Ketchup? Ketchup. Those are pretty good, though. And they're very good. They're better than French fries.
Taco Bell. Product placement with Taco Bell. And churrito. Nacho burrito.
Could I get a cheese quesadilla?
Okay.
Let's actually, I'm going to change it up. Can I do a soft taco and a
So
bean?
no quesadilla?
Yeah, no quesadilla.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
A bean burrito with no onions, a soft taco, and then 2 of those cheesy roll-ups.
Just how many soft tacos altogether?
Just one.
Okay, and then how many cheesy roll-ups?
2 of those.
Okay, any sauce?
Mild sauce.
Any drinks for you today?
Yeah, what do you want?
Just a large Baja Blast light ice.
A large Baja Blast with light ice.
Well, if you want to do your hour, I'll do mine too, because I haven't done it in months. We're going to do our hour. That's what we call it. It's a disciplined thing that I don't do a good job of at all. I don't know how you've been doing. But the idea of the hour is it's time to sit quietly and think about our story. The point is, we each have a different big story we're trying to create. We have a smarter way of saying it. I'm kind of tired. I think there's a better way to say it.
It's really mostly, it's kind of like meditation. I find that I'm my most creative when there's complete silence, and so I just sit in silence for an hour and I just let my mind go where it will. Most oftentimes, I try to kind of channel it towards my story, because then I find that it'll sit there and it'll just start creating random stuff in the story area.
But you have to be disciplined to sit down and shut up for an hour to let those things come to you. Yeah. So
and eventually, time just starts flying by because you actually.
If you really get into it, yeah.
If you're just, yeah.
So that's what we're gonna do, but I think we might do like 30 minutes because we're feeling pretty lazy. But yeah, so we're gonna do that now. Man, I'm tired as balls, which is good. It means I'll be able to sleep. Okay, so today is gonna be get the door flat so I can do it. What is this? That's a code. Not really. I may as well explain it now. I have to. All year we keep a track of diet and exercise like this. Diet, exercise, top to bottom, left to right. So this one would be exercise. I did eat all the right foods, but then I had 2 sodas, so not correct. So you don't get that one. So next is diet and exercise. If on a calendar you do diet and exercise all 6 days, whereas Monday, all 6 days, that means on your Sunday, your off day, you get your bonus X, so you get your full 7. That's just my arbitrary thing I made up. I'm out of breath. I might show you this calendar to maybe at the end of the year, maybe if I'm still making these videos, I'll float through it so you can see like, whoa, you're really killing it in June. He just died, disappeared. But yeah, that's why I have a physical calendar, so I can just kind of have a physical, if you want to judge me, and there's my weight over there on Sundays. Every Sunday I take my weight because take it sometime. That's the lightest I've been all year, which is kind of good, but kind of bad because, I'm sure that's mostly muscle loss because I hadn't been really dieting before, but I'm the lightest I've been all year, so that's something, I guess. Anyway, I put this back. I don't think I can do it with one hand. There we go. All right. I am going to go to bed. Tomorrow, I might record myself exercising. I might do some editing because I should. The one thing I want to do is I want to do some thinking and writing for my Thinking Out Loud video. But now, I'm going to turn those fans on full blast. I'm actually really warm. I left my computer on. I just turned it off because I was trying to get it to do some proxy renders and it just choked on one. It wasn't rendering anything. It was just sitting on there for hours, causing heat in my room, but whatever. Anyway, I don't know how I started this morning, energy-wise, but I feel like I'm right about there again. I feel like my energy is going back down. That's a good thing about not having caffeine. Usually at night, I can't do this with one hand. I'm trying to put my glasses away. Usually at night, caffeine levels help me to get tired again. Anyway, I'm tired. I'm going to go to bed. Okay. I don't know how to end a day. Fade to black. Why don't you fade to black? Okay.
I like that if the writing is well done in SCP games, it's so mysterious. Okay, can I go here? I hope nothing is gonna come out and attack me. Seems like this place is a little abandoned. We got elevator. Use the keyboard to write and execute commands. Help! Food when all the food turns to mush. I love you? Which seem to possess no maximum volume. Don't be afraid. The resulting bioentertainment procedures above us beaming as we run down that aisle of fervent praise that Nate is talking about. Spare parts. Does someone die while pooping?
I was super awake and now I'm super not. But the main thing I want to do today is sit and listen to some chill beats and think about my Thinking Out Loud video that I want to do next, which is my relationship with YouTube. So I'm going to sit here with my laptop and think, because then I'll talk to another camera later and make a video about that. That's what I'm doing right now. It's a good thing to do while you're half tired anyway. I've been sitting here for an hour doing color grading and audio work and file organization, what I call building a project. It's really annoying because it's like trying to put together a puzzle and you don't know what the picture is you're trying to put together. And then you find out when pieces are missing as you're trying to figure out how to put the picture together. And that's just building the project. That's not even editing yet. So all that clerical, bureaucratic file stuff. It can be fun, but it's been pretty annoying. It is time for me to eat. And then I think I actually need to go ride and record Finally Friday now because it's 40 degrees, but it's sunny and it's mostly dry. That's the best it's going to be all week. So this is my best time to go ride. So after I eat, I'll actually take that camera and put it on my helmet. And then I'll go record that video and then record this one. You won't see that video in this one. It's the same camera. It's confusing. But anyway, after that, I'll probably come back and do this. We'll see. Well, maybe I won't get to ride the bike. I uncovered it, and then I put air in the tires, I lubed the chain. Well, actually what happened is, it's over here on the tender. It cranked, turned over, like, okay. So then I unplugged it. It ran for maybe 30 seconds, maybe 60 seconds. Put air in the tires, lubed the chain. It was sitting over here, not plugged in, and it wouldn't crank. It went herker, like, ah. So I just plugged it back in. It's been here for 60 seconds. If it does crank, it doesn't mean anything. I'm just curious. Yeah, the battery's shot. It was on the tender for days. The battery on this bike goes bad like every year. So now I'm trying to, I'm probably not going to ride. Because, I mean, if I did, I could get it, you know, cranked. But then when I stop somewhere, it may not start again, so that's stupid. So my choices are ride to the shop and drop it off there and pick it up one day because it's no good here, or don't ride at all. But the next place it's going is it's going to get cranked and go to the shop. Yeah. I do want to make a Finally Friday. One more Finally Friday, and it's going to be better off sitting there than sitting here. So yeah, I'll still gear up. I'll crank this thing over one more time, and I'll do a little stupid short video on the way to the shop. But yeah, I'll just bring the camera out here to complain. That's the only bike I have left. My other bike is still at the shop, so I'm about to have no bikes. Which, I mean, you know, it's winter time, so it's the time to have no bikes. I'm still kind of bummed. Okay, actually, I'm here because I'm dropping off my Super Duke. Okay. The battery's shot, I believe. It's always shot. It might be time for its service interval. Because I accidentally reset that trip meter, so I don't know how long it's been. I don't know how you would know that either.
I think a lot of times I record the mileage when we do.
Okay, if you happen to
I'll
see,
go back and look in that.
I think it's close. And that's just those two things. So there's a recall on a part that came in.
Well, there was a recall on your VIN that showed it needed this bypass system, always on bypass kit.
Okay.
This made it in today, but I don't have the
whatever it is they told
DC,
you that you
DC
need.
converter or
Right.
something I'm waiting on. I think that they have to make it when it's ordered.
A day or two?
Yeah, because I'm just like super caught up right now.
Because not a lot of people are bringing their bikes in the winter.
Well, we kind of haven't gotten that influx yet, but everything we had was, there was this huge race called,
There's always a huge race.
yeah, the Ozark 100 miler. That was it was the day after Thanksgiving or Saturday after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to get the bike in a day or two. Depends on what's wrong with it and what it costs and stuff. But so I would say no rush, of course.
Okay. This is limited edition,
Oh.
6 days, 500. It's got some goodies on it.
So is that a 24?
That's a 24.
Okay, because I didn't recognize the white. Like I saw the 6 days, I knew it was a 500 EXCF, but like it's really like
They make a-
whatever this is. I was like, what is this?
Well, Argentina is the host for the International 6 Days Enduro, and this is a bike they build in homage of that. Limited numbers, and they use all the Argentina flag colors.
How many did you have for last year? The 6 days? Didn't you have 1 or 2 last year?
Yeah, we'll get a couple. There'll be like a 500 and then a 300 or another, like a hard enduro version.
Hey, thanks for picking me up, man. It's pretty awesome. Since we're doing a little bit of a room tour now, why don't you come and see what's behind this door? Come on! Come on! Come on! What you're about to see is very gross. Quite a bit sexy. So, I'm not doing a real tour, I'm just showing really quick. This is my motorcycle rack. Just if I can put this down somewhere.
So you can see with your eyes. Look with your eyes.
So, keep my gloves here. Those are my awesome crappy headphones, which have Velcro and other stuff in my gloves. Extras rack. Helmet rack. Strip section. This tub is on the floor because I got out the air compressor to put air in the tires, and I'm charging it until it's done charging, which is now. I'll put it back, but before I put the coat on the hangar, pockets empty? They're not empty. Always check your pockets.
Let me bring the camera back over here in a second so you can see with your eyes. I got really hot. He had his air on full blast. Understandable, but I was walking around in my leather and thermals, not getting any air, and then I get in his car. It's like, whoa! Anyway, the strip session continues. So, the layers I just took off were leather non-perforated boots, leather gloves, and leather jacket and pants. And they have windbreaker in this one. And that one has a little quilt in that one. And I have these awesome hangers that I paid money for. The brand name is on there if you care, but I needed them. I have like 5 of these because some of this stuff is like 40, 50 pounds. This pair of leather, at least 20 pounds. Altogether though, it comes up near 30. I have a race suit there. It's like 40 pounds. So I'd always put stuff on regular hangers and eventually they would break. So around the pants. Oh, my Tide Pods! And then I had this hanging up here like this so I could put it together. Zip it up. And then there's my winter set, which goes to the far left, where it's most immediately available. Now I'll bring the camera over here. But as you can see, it's a bit of a mess, but it's an organized mess. Water packs, backpacks, or do I have a backpack anymore? No, I don't have a backpack anymore. Those are all hydration packs, or they're both hydration packs. Only 2 of them. Main leathers, summer leathers, touring gear, which is the same thing. Race suit, dirt bike stuff, which is on the regular hanger. My thermals go on this one. And this is a mess, but camera and helmet parts. Up here is my charging rack. This is also a little bit of a mess, but makes sense to me. Unplug this, put this away, put that in that tub. Tub goes up there, and that's my rack of my stuff. If you wanted to see all my possessions and judge me, there they are. Okay, I've been building projects for the past hour. I want to say 2 hours, but because it was such a slog, it probably felt longer. That's why I need to be using my little stopwatch widget, because it helps me figure out exactly how long certain things take. But this grind of all this, the files and the forms and then, yeah, anyway. So I'm trying to decide if I want to be done because I super can and I super wanted to. And now I'll do a little bit more and then I'll go eat, and then I probably should go record that video of me talking to the camera. Not this one, another one. Okay, I forgot I was making this video. I was just doing the other video talking to the other camera, and so I forgot that I was trying to record myself this week. So I'm going to talk about All Alone. And I was like, well, it's not exciting, but not much of me is, so I'm going to take camera wit. I honestly kind of forgot I was here last night, but this Taco Bell, this particular one, is kind of special. Me and my best friend Zach, who is the guy who's in the video, we've been coming here since over 10 years. And so it's kind of our place. Woohoo! Liquid crack! That's my favorite drink now. I feel like I said this already, but I stopped drinking caffeine kind of recently. And I'm not supposed to be drinking sodas. So this is the closest thing I get to a sugary beverage. I have milk and water and then sometimes this. And so it's like, so good. Let's go! And now, let's head home! Let's get out of here, Doc. Jawohl! I can't do a medic. Spy! Let's go! But of course, let's get out of here. We have the Taco Bell, and now we'll head home. Ha ha! You have to put a snort in there. Y'all should have gotten more beef in your taco. What I'm doing right now is super normal for me. Just talking out loud with my mouth in my car. I assume most people do this. The difference is that it's being recorded and I'm the one doing it and you're watching it, so.
We looked at houses, one had white walls out somewhere. A garden in the setting sun. You wanted flowers, you said we'd spend hours there. But your roses needed blood. I don't know why you asked me if I ate lunch. It was funny because it seems like.
Did you eat lunch? Behold.
You want me to show you how to fold it?
No, I have figured it out, as you can clearly tell.
And it worked.
Sure, you can show me.
Okay, so take the short side, which is this one.
Okay.
Fold it over like a couple of feet. That's too long. Now put this behind your shoulders. Take your dominant hand, which is your right, I'm guessing, the fat one.
Okay.
And then line the end of that up with your wrist. You have to pull the whole thing over. You're trying to get this length about the same, but you may not be able to because you don't want this really tight, but then you pin it up here. That's even better.
Behold. Really quick, keep beholding.
You just behold a little bit longer.
Keep beholding. Just a minute more of beholding. Voila. Behold.
That looks like something you would wear.
I think I'm ready to go.
To Taco Bell.
Yeah. Just like this.
I told you about a dream I had before, and I had the name. It was Lacey. It was a girl burner. But the one I had last night was a boy burner, and it had a weird name. It was like a girl name with a suffix on the end, like carrion or something. I don't know. I just made it up. But anyway, the dog was dying, and I was all sad holding it, and nobody in my life cared that my dog was dying. It really made me fucking sad. I was like, ugh! And it was like, that one. Yeah, I just remembered that because you brought up dogs. Techno babble time. I'm editing, and I just got the permission. I wanted to make sure. You know who that is? It's Chase on two of his wheels. I'm editing some of his videos. He's giving me some editing work. That's some of the stuff I've been working on. I need another file from him because one I have is corrupted. It is evil. And on a kind of separate note, I was like, his helmet audio is so good. How does he do that? And I was like, I wonder if he uses a field recorder like I wanted to use. I looked and asked him, and sure enough, he uses the exact same field recorder that I wanted to try to use. So the good news is the technology is possible. I say this because in my videos, my audio sounds like this. Just fogged up the screen too. My audio is really bad, but he already is ahead of it, and he has a cool setup that basically I was wanting to try to do. So moral of the story is, good news, good audio in your helmet is possible. And it's a joy to listen to that when editing instead of my crap. But in the future, I'm sure hoping that I can set up a good sound system. Is that all? Yeah, what's going on is I have to wait a while. I can't really edit until I get that file. So I'm going to fart around. Actually, I think I'll go. I'm not going to fart around. I'm going to go work on one of my videos while I'm waiting. Yeah, today's an editing day. I'm done editing for the day. It's too much. And now I'm going out with the boys. And by the boys, I mean Zach. I know you can't see it because camera, but the moon is freaking huge. And I wanted to record it like a kid with a camera going, wow! I can't even zoom in, you know, but it's freaking huge. It's like, it's out there. It's out there. It's out there.
It is.
You like this? You like the camera right there?
I think it belongs.
I haven't been here in an ass minute. I'm super disappointed because she gave you just big boy portions. I was like, yes. And then a different person came and made mine and gave me tiny little baby portions because I'm the small one.
Well, she asked me about if I wanted half and half or
Well, still, like I saw the chicken, I was like, and I got whatever. First world problems. So I'm gonna get a soda, but I'm not gonna make you ride with to get a soda. If you don't want, I'll drop you home straight away. But you must choose.
Is that Quick Trip?
I haven't decided Quick Trip or Taco Bell, but one of those two. They're right there.
If it's Quick Trip, I will because I want a donut. I want donuts.
I want donuts. Yeah, I'm really starting to get into soda, which is right now I'm drinking these, even though I shouldn't be. And this is a lame justification, but it's less bad than those, which I love. I miss them. What's up, dude? Bro. You got both of my fists. No donuts?
I want donuts.
Oh no. No donuts.
I want donuts.
I know it sounds like I'm peeing, but I'm in fact doing the opposite of that. I'm getting water. Feels good to get water. I spent some time looking at myself in here and I was like, oh, this is much better than this. But this is what I like. Anyway, also, I realized the camera, or the cool little tripod thing I have, this. Not that you need to be that far, but I totally can. That's pointless to do it like this because I could literally just, I could do this. Anyway, if you weren't able to tell based on the colors, it is time to sit in silence. So, shut the fuck up. Shut the
For $3,000 more over the base MT10, hey, there's Bo.
Oh, Bo is his editor.
Oh, I'll talk to you soon, Bo. Sorry.
I met him.
So, $3,000 over the base MT for $3,000.
This sucks. Not editing this video. I'm actually having a great time because it's a motovlog right now, which I get. It's super simple. I literally have done hundreds of these. But I'm watching Chase ride a motorcycle and I'm like, I want to freaking ride so bad. It sucks. You know, I just dropped off my bike. Was it yesterday or the day before? It sucks. Told my friend yesterday, I don't know if I recorded it, but I realized, oh yeah, I wanted to travel around the country on a motorcycle. I still do. And now that I don't got no dog no more, I could. I don't have to be home for any reason. So if I get my motorcycle good and if I get money saved up for a trip, oh man, I'd love to travel. I hope I get to ride around this year. I'd like to ride to Georgia and see Chase and ride around and stuff. I only have a good bike for it. Anyway, moral of the story is, of course, now it's winter and I'm actively watching and editing motorcycle videos and like, oh yeah, I love motorcycles. And so it kind of sucks. That sucks, but editing is going good right now. I'm just doing my own thing. I totally forgot that I have a camera here. Not that you wanted to see this. I don't know. I'm recording anyway, but I'm over here. I suck at my job. I can't record and use both hands. I'm like, that's not right. It has to roll. We look at this problem. This is editor problems. Okay, let's see if I actually fixed it.
Blue wheels in there?
I fixed it. Okay, so what's happening is, again, with one hand, this is my awesome speed editor. I love this thing so much. What's happening here is there's a little B-roll clip here. Whoa! I'm trying to use it with one hand. That's why I should use a tripod for. Sorry, again, it means. Let me get this like that, and then let's just pretend that you can see all this. Okay. Okay. Cool. So here's a B-roll clip right here. The one that's being selected, deselected in yellow. It's a clip of a wheel that I've stabilized and colored and stuff. Chase mentions the blue wheel.
Especially when you get the blue wheels in there.
That's a blue wheel.
And the gold.
Now, originally, it wasn't stabilized, wasn't colored, and its roll was off. So the clip starts with improper camera motion, and the focus goes off.
Blue wheels in there.
So that's ugly. I was trying to get this to
blue
roll.
Wheels in there. And
then it ends without
I love
an awkward camera movement. These are the tiny little things that, well, I think most editors look at and they just, it's wrong. It's 3 frames off to the left. So the editing is, it's fun and annoying. And I, as a personality type, I don't know if there's what it would be called. I care, or I like things being in order and just optimized and made the best that they can be. So organizing, whatever. So it's kind of like, the term might be OCD. Something is not right. And so it makes you not happy about it, but passionate about it. So I get passionate about editing. So anyway, today is just a lot more of this. So I want to finish this one. So I'm going to keep grinding. That's the stuff I watch. Anyway, just letting a render happen, and then I'm going to export a low-res version because I think it's done. I think. We shall send it to the master. See what he thinks. Okay, I'm done for the day. What I want to do now is I want to mess with my computer. If you haven't seen it, and you probably haven't. Ka-chow! This awesome dusty tower. It's a dumb thing, but the lights aren't working right because it's actually, well, screw it. I wasn't going to show all the details. I won't show all the details, but keys, computer key. That's right. It's ignition. It's an ignition computer. And the second turn to make sure the second computer gets booted. There's the main computer. You can kind of see the second computer is over there. I know, it's crazy. I need to plug this in really quick because it's finicky. This needs to be detected by the computer while it boots. Otherwise, it won't load the program correctly. So, bleh. What's happening is the second computer controls some of the lights, and I want all the lights to be red. And they're not. They stay like this, so you'll see. When it boots, and in order to fix that, I have to grab another computer keyboard and plug them back in there because the front I/O doesn't work, which is a small inconvenience, but it is what it is. And then I need to get that plugged into a monitor, go in there and reset and see if that fixes it. If not, I can't really mess with it too much because it's not a big deal. It's just colors. But then once that's fixed, if I'm not lazy, I want to set up the capacity to make gaming videos on the, I want to say daily, but on the weekday. On the week daily. It hasn't booted in a while. I hardly play. When I play video games, I'll play for like, I'll like binge a game for like 2 weeks or maybe a month if it's really good, like once a year, and then it's awesome. And then the rest of the year I just don't even turn the computer on usually. Unless, of course, I'm making gaming videos daily, which I did for a little bit and it was great. But then I got sick, and then I got busy, and then I got lazy because I got out of practice. So maybe I can do it again. It's still not red. Without getting too into it, I got to switch monitor 1 and the I/O and see what it's doing. Oh, it's booted. Huh. Is this computer on? It is. Well, then I didn't do any of the LEDs. That's really weird. That's never happened before. Okay, we'll go grab a keyboard and mouse. Whoa, hey, I didn't even touch it. Well, actually, I did touch it. That was really weird. There are ghosts in my computer. Like, literally, I didn't even plug this in. I just made, like, physical contact with the metal, and boom! It all worked perfectly. Well, so, I wasn't wrong. I did need the keyboard and mouse to fix the computer.
That is what it is supposed to look like.
Alexa, turn on colorful. Do it. So, all red except for the RAM. I can never get the RAM to stay, which is fine. I'm okay with the little rainbow RAM. But yeah, just red. Double rings. Man, it's a cool freaking computer. I have never brought attention to it, but I'll just say now, Gamers Nexus made this for me. Like, years ago. I'm quoting Star Wars, but it is the coolest computer ever, I think. I get to say that because I didn't make it, but that's a long story short. Inundated with updates. Do it. Oh, it's over here. Anyway, yeah, the issue I'm having is I would like to stream every day, but I want it to be as, why am I using my hand? This thing is a tripod. How cool is that? I'd like to stream every day because it's fun as heck. And I know some of all y'all's like watching it, but first world problems, it's kind of a chore to boot between 2.5 computers and then set up. And part of the problem, and this is a me problem, is I need to take time to get the stream software set up so that like I can boot, load the game, hit record, blah blah. You know, get a system down. And I had a system that worked pretty good, but I could do much more better. And I want to make some changes. I want to live stream some of the stuff because I can, but that requires experimentation basically to get it to work the way I want it to, if at all. So whatever. There's work that needs to be done in order to make the videos the way I want them to be. I won't make the videos if they're not the way I want them to be, and they won't be the way I want them to be unless I work on doing them. So since I got time, I want to start messing with it. My life is so hard. That's sarcasm. I spent an hour test streaming, trying to fix a stupid little thing, like trying to get whatever, talking with chat, trying to get stuff fixed. I made progress on a couple things, but there's one big stupid little problem where, not that anyone cares, but I'm going to say it because it's bugging me, but I'll probably figure it out maybe eventually. So when I stream, if I want to start recording, that's fine. But as soon as I stop recording, the stream ends, even though it's not supposed to. So that's technically okay, except then the stream awkwardly ends early for everybody, and I don't get to say goodbye to them. So, like I said, first world problems, but that's what I'm working with right now. If I don't figure it out soon, I'm going to give up soon, because I'm tired. But not yet. Just wanted to complain really quick. Ooh. Good morning. I have to make some adjustments on the video. Chase emailed me. He's emailed me again. Let's see. What does the master command? Oh, good questions, my friend. So I published 24 frames. It sucks, but the B-roll went up because it's set for a sync from the server. That's my guess. Continues forward. So if I think just trust those sign issues. Sweet, I can do that. Okay, 15 minutes if I go really fast. Finish up this edit. Going out again. Got the edit done, and I did like 2 videos yesterday, and I had nothing to do today basically after that, so I spent the time eating pizza and laying down. And yesterday I had an energy drink, which I've been trying to get off of energy drinks, and I did a pretty good job up until yesterday when I had one. I had just gotten used to not having caffeine, and then when I drank it, shoot, wasn't very good. Didn't taste very good, didn't feel very good. And now today I've had a post-caffeine crash. That coupled with pizza, so basically eating all the wrong things. And then today midday I was like, oh no. And I just, not like fall asleep, but like too tired. I forgot for a second I was making any kind of video. I don't know how a video like this would work because oftentimes nothing's going on, but whenever something's kind of going on, grab the camera.
Regular or large drink?
Large?
Anything else for you?
Nah.
It will be 1563.
Thank you. You getting anything? Every time you show me, it's going to be us going through a drive-thru.
I thought about that. I was like, I should make it a point to only record at least every single time we've gone through a drive-thru.
And right here every time.
And then always this.
Yeah.
At the window. I want this.
Yeah.
And so people are like, you always go to the drive-thru. I'm like, that's camera editing magic. It looks like we always go to the drive-thru because that's all you ever see.
It's just me ordering.
It's always from the passenger seat. The videos are exclusively the passenger records the driver ordering something, and he orders the same thing at the same restaurant. It's the same thing over and over. Why do we keep watching these?
And then it's like you get to see my frustration when the Taco Bell lady's like, a cheese what? And I'm like, a cake.
And all the comments eventually get endeared to you. They're like, oh, they got his order wrong.
God damn it, it's a cheese quesadilla with extra cheese and the easy jalapeno
He
sauce.
says the same thing every time.
Yeah, that's good.
The bureaucracy. I just finished platonically setting up my stream suchness. So now I have a game screen and the thing screen and the extra screen, and then it's all ready to go to go. So I'm planning to play video games on my game channel, Walter Games, and then I'll upload them there. But in the meantime, while I'm playing them, I'm going to go ahead and just stream them to the main channel, this one, so that people who care have a chance to watch it early and then chat and put the chat in the video because it's fun. But yeah, I think I remember English. I think I recorded myself talking about this already. I'm pretty sure I did. The last 2 days have kind of blurred, but I was saying how in order to do this, I have to set everything up the way I want it, and I don't do that because I'm lazy. Well, I just set up everything the way I want. I have games ready to go. I know how I want to do it now. It looks pretty. I like it, and so eventually I'll play video games and talk to the camera even more. Pretty tired, but that's too bad. Actually, it's okay, because it's a weekend. I can do whatever I want. I gotta find out what else I'm gonna do for the rest of the day, but I don't have to do anything I want. I don't know if the video's gonna end here, because it's Friday night. I don't know if I'm just gonna record Monday through Friday, or if I'll take it over the next 2 days, too. I don't think I want to be recording every single day. So I might end the video here. Well, if I don't, then I would have cut this off just now, and then you'd be seeing more. So I guess the video is going to end here. Okay, cool. Well, let me know what you think about this video. It was weird I haven't done a video like this before. Maybe it sucked ass cheeks, and if it did, let me know because I don't know any better. I'll just see what you say and all that.